All right, here we are. Welcome to Nash Talk. I'm Chris Anthony. Welcome to Saturday night. Oh, look at my VIP badge. Look at check this out.
Yeah, you're VIP, but look, I'm the big wig. You know, I'm like the guy running the show here. I mean, it's okay. You're welcome, though. You can join us. All right. I don't mind. I don't mind you playing VIP for the audience. All right.
Yeah, all right, okay. Now, if you can look around, I got like all these different cameras set up, and just in fairness, I'm always doing these things at the last possible
Moments.
yeah, whatever. Because you know what? That's what Nashville is. It's live. It's live.
Exactly right.
And I tell you what, we're going to give a whole new alchemy to the word live. Now, I'll tell you why I say that, because, he gave such a great speech. Now, we, first of all, are at the Starstruck Farm, if I haven't told you that already.
That's right. Starstruck Farm is owned by Joe Wilfong. This actually has a great storied career because this farm was actually Reba McEntire's horse farm. In fact, another little quickie that we had, Kelly Clarkson had boarded her horses here at one point, and subsequently buying the farm, Jay turned this into a wonderful buffet restaurant, plus Airbnb, and now a live music venue.
It's amazing. Hey, by the way, Bill, how you doing? Tina, how you doing? Do we sound okay? Give me the thumbs up. I know you guys are out there because my microphone has never failed me. My cameras have never failed me. But, man, this gentleman, I saw him giving a great – what I could take probably an hour to do, he did it in 5 minutes. Killed it. Giving a great description of the music industry and what they're trying to do here. And probably the reason in all the years I've been in the music industry as a DJ, work with radios and everything like that. Oh, I'm getting a thumbs up for my son. Good,
All
okay.
right.
That's a good thing. So, anyway, my friend Gary Johnson came and said, hey, you got to go check out this place. You're going with me. He picks me up all the way from Louisville, picks me up about an hour from here in Greenbrier, says we got to go check this place out. Well, it's exactly what he just described. And I didn't even have time to, put all the stuff up on there. But this gentleman right here, Mark, is so amazingly well-spoken. I'm going to let him take over in a second. But I just want to give you guys a little bit of a heads up here. It's really exciting because they're trying to create a live venue that supports live original artists, songwriters, musicians. Is that right?
That's correct. Chris, I've been in the music business only relatively recently. Actually, I have to say this real quickly. My son, who started playing drums at 4 years old, played his first 3-hour gig at the Hard Rock Cafe in Memphis on Beale Street on his 9th birthday. And I've been a frustrated musician. I played piano when I was 15, 16, 17 years old, right. But nobody asks you to sit down and play fleur-de-lis today, okay? And growing up in Cleveland, Ohio, my claim to fame is, that's right, it's the Rock Hall of Fame, rock and roll. And in fact, one of my claims to fame is I hired Eric Carmen and the Raspberries for my senior prom back when he was a 70s pop icon. But I love music and I love rock and roll. So I started Iron Gate Records to really help independent artists with a technology orientation. And when I met Jay Wilfong, who is the owner of Starstruck Farm, he asked me to come in, and I'm doing some consulting with him on the technology side. And part of that was to help him revamp his website and do some work on social media. And I said, Jay, what are we doing on a regular basis in the music venue that you have here? Because we've got a tremendous, what used to be the Horse Arena is now a 200-seat venue for music and a wonderful sound system. You probably hear it back here.
That's great.
We're outside. So part of what I thought was, gosh, we should really create an opportunity for people in Northeast Nashville, in the suburbs, Hendersonville, and out here in Lebanon and Gallatin, to hear original artists play original music. Because at the end of the day, my view is I love Broadway, but you can only listen to Wagon Wheel so many times.
You're exactly right.
And so, we're missing the opportunity, I think, as music informs the soul, it informs the psyche, and we're not hearing original music. In fact, as you probably heard in my discussion earlier, there are about 160 now million songs on Spotify.
They did.
And over 140 million of those have less than 1,000 streams. So we're really seeing a storage unit as opposed to a streaming service, and then all the big guys get streamed. And in fact, now they're changing even their compensation structure. So my view is live music is just very different, right? Because it's a performance and people connect. And the music itself is so unique because at the end of the day, we're not playing those old same old standards, which are wonderful, and I love them, and I listen to all my classic rock and my '60s music every day
Right,
long.
right.
But when I go out, I want to hear people that are up and coming and who are new and perhaps fresh, and maybe we'll find the next, Taylor Swift here in the rock area.
Absolutely. I've been to the Bluebird many times. It was one of the reasons I got drawn down here the last couple of years. And, I've been I'm a member of the Nashville Songwriting Association. I've been I've worked with DJs and iHeart, all the way to Clear Channel. And I came down here, and as a DJ, yeah, you're right. I played all those songs that these guys are playing. They weren't even born,
Right.
These musicians that are on these stages. And I said, you know what? And it was almost kind of an oxymoron, but it really was my goal when I got down there. I said, I can't do this anymore. They're not really supporting the artists except for the
Right.
tourist belt
Right.
of money that they're trying to provide. And now we're on the outskirts of Nashville in this really great venue. Like I said, Reuben McIntyre. I think is it like 40 acres? Something like
46 acres here, absolutely. In fact, there's a wonderful Airbnb. We've got
that?
the Chuck Wagon restaurant here, buffet, every breakfast buffet to kill you. I mean, it's wonderful.
Yeah, just
Absolutely terrific.
huge.
And on Friday and Saturday, lunch and dinner, and lunch on Sunday. So it's we're really trying to do it. I think what Jay has done, and I said this earlier tonight, this could have been turned into condos or more retail.
Yeah.
And
Beautiful
instead,
area.
he's kept the natural beauty of the 46 acres and has turned it into an Airbnb. There's even a vineyard on property here. And although I don't think he's stomping any wine yet, although he asked me to maybe clean my feet.
Right.
But I think at the end of the day, it's unique. And so today we've launched Iron Fest, and it's a modest effort to get people out to hear 6 different artists and bands that we have here.
Sure.
And in fact, I'm the sort of the band guy, and
I get one too.
he's the VIP guy though. And at the end of the day, I think this is really the start of what we hope will be a huge music venue for original
crazy.
music for artists who are really looking to play what they write and let somebody hear them. And so people out there who are watching now and who will watch this later, you need to if you want to support your local artist, you want people to play original music. If you're tired of hearing Tennessee whiskey, then come on up here to Lebanon and listen to this. If you're in Hendersonville or you're in Gallatin or Madison or even Portland, those are all of our northeast suburbs. And quite frankly, we don't have any live music venues, or very few in those locations.
Yeah.
And I think, unfortunately, when people think of Nashville, they think of Broadway, which is great. I love Broadway, and I take my cousins and family and friends there every chance I get. However, it's not a place to go find the next musician, to find the next music.
Spot on.
And so I think
So right.
Jay, with his support, quite frankly, and uniquely so, has allowed me through Iron Gate Records and through Iron Fest to help him and to work by creating a venue here that will provide original music with original artists.
And what's really amazing about it, I mean, you're right. Point taken when you said there really isn't any venues. I was like, wait a minute, Hendersonville? Because I hear Hendersonville all the time, and then there's nothing here. You're right. And everybody that wants to be an artist is looking for something. In fact, I just interviewed the Hippies and Cowboys, which is one of the biggest bands at Kid
Right,
Rock's
that's right.
on Broadway. They've been there forever, and we're getting photo bound, aren't we?
There we go.
That's all right. You a rock and roll star?
No.
Oh well, you come to the right place. Oh, what's that?
I'm here for
Oh yeah, they're amazing, aren't they? That's great. See, now that's what it's all about. Hey, listen, the audience, 99% of the music industry is built on the audience.
That's right.
The people that come and see it, no matter what, whether they play music or hum it or just simply just want to hear it and see it. So this is a great venue, and I'm going to tell you, it's like a work in progress. And we got the right location, great landscape. The facility is amazing. They took all these things. Oh, look at it. There's another rock and roll star right here. You're,
Peeking in.
yeah. Tell them your name.
I'm Sherry Belfiore Kane with Iron Gate Records, director of A&R.
Steve, director of
I'm
name.
with this.
Yeah, that's right. We're the partners in crime on this effort, and it's okay because
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, she's
Another
Sicilian.
first.
She's
Yeah.
Sicilian, and my wife is Sicilian.
Yep.
So we've got it all hooked
We
up.
are sisters.
That's
Yes.
right.
She actually is the one who gave me this. This
All
is
the Iron Fest stuff.
look at it. I even put this on. The
Yeah,
chain
you got a
came in.
guitar.
They have a promo bag. It had all this stuff. They had a little guitar. Look at that little guitar.
Yeah,
I got
lots of cool stuff.
right. Well, like I was saying, the guys from the Hippies and Cowboys are actually in my hometown right now in downtown Detroit.
I love Detroit.
And yeah, and I'm saying, no, I got them on these VIP lists at different places. And the last thing I said to them, was tonight, I said, I'm in Lebanon. You got to check out this place.
Right.
It's a
Because
very cool place.
yeah, because they're playing mostly covers and they've got their own album out. And could you
so
imagine?
they can showcase their
Right.
Their
That would be-
original
that
They're getting ready to
material.
release.
Right? They should be coming down here to play. Look, I got to tell your audience.
Go ahead, talk.
Look, at the end of the day,
Sure.
folks, and I appreciate Chris's opportunity because we will use this a lot. But look, if you're really interested in live music, if you're interested in new acts, if you're interested in hearing everything from country and the next big artist, somebody who's not discovered yet, and somebody makes it. It's not just the top few that, Universal promotes or so and so. It's really about the artists who are out here working every day, writing music. You need to support a venue like this. You need to show up. I mean, to give you perspective, not only can you eat here, but we serve beer. And oh, by the way, we're not going to be charging $5 for a shot of whiskey. You bring your own whiskey, you bring your own wine, and you pay a $10 corking fee, and you still can go ahead and enjoy yourself. And by the way, if you have a little bit too much, we'll get the Uber for you. We'll order that. And oh, by the way, we even have a limo service if you want to be really too cool for school. So my point is,
I'm home.
there you go. Come on, y'all come out. Today is, with Iron Fest starting out on Saturday, we're going to be doing weekend music. We're going to try to build towards every day, have bands here. Now, we typically will go from 6 to 9, 9:30, because we are an Airbnb. So we have people literally staying in what formerly were horse stalls, which are now very cool hotel
I saw one
rooms,
of them. It's
very
great.
rustic, very glamping
2
sort of
stories.
thing. 2 stories, exactly. And really, at that point, it's for a local crowd to come in. They're not hanging out till midnight, 1 a.m. They're not doing the Broadway thing.
No.
They want to come in, listen to some great music, have a little dinner, have maybe a lunch, but more importantly, enjoy a few spirits, some refreshments, but listen to the music. Nothing irritates me more, and I've gone to so many bars and so many venues around here, and what irritates me most is musicians become either live jukeboxes, pay me $20 and I'll pay you when you're here,
Perfectly put.
or they become Muzak and everybody's partying their brains out, drinking their booze, getting sloshed, or not listening at all while the
Not at all.
musicians playing their hearts out. So we really want you to come here and listen, enjoy. Yes, you can imbibe, but we're not here to sell a bunch of liquor. We're not here to make sure you're getting a little bit tipsy. We're here to have you find that artist that you want to follow. And folks, let me tell you, there's some things going on. I'm launching a new streaming service after the first of the year called GeoMelody.
Talk about that.
Well, I'm not going to talk much about it, but it has got some special sauce, focused on the independent musician, focused on original music, but also focused on the fan in a way that nobody's doing yet. So I'm excited about that.
Any teasers for us?
Well, I'll just tell you, if you want to find your artist and your artist wants to find you, GeoMelody is going to be the way to do it. So in the end, it's about technology. Yeah, I have to tell you, I'm a big AI guy. By the way, my background is technology. In fact, I bought a technology company here called 3 Rare Designs recently, and we're actually integrating those services for artists as well as small business. But AI, people are very afraid of AI, and I use AI every day. I use ChatGPT-4 and a lot of that technology. But the fact of it is, I have not heard a great song yet being created by AI.
No.
And in addition, nobody goes here to pay somebody to play a computer on stage. So the organic element of music is critical. And I think I shared this before. There was a great study I just recently read from one doctor who was looking at the impact of social media. We're talking to each other right now. You see me, you see my eyes, you see my expression, you hear my voice. But there's something that's interesting that doesn't happen when we're on video, that does happen when we're together, like you and I are looking at each other. The fact of the matter is, there is a hormone that humans secrete called oxytocin. It's the binding. So when we touch each other, we say, "How you doing, man?" Immediately there's a bond that gets created. We bridge a gap as humans. That doesn't happen on social media. It doesn't even happen on video. So music, people say, "Boy, it's so great. Live music just soothes the soul. I love a concert." Because you're secreting this hormone that makes you feel in sync with everybody else around you or with the band. So again, live music is so critical. And in this day and age, when we got a crazy country with crazy nonsense going on with cancel culture and everything else, music is sort of that true soothing the savage beast. It gives us all a reason
Yeah, sure.
to enjoy each other and enjoy the artist.
That's you hear that? Now, I knew he was. I heard him give a speech a couple hours, not even a couple hours ago, and I just go. I was like, it was so like chock full of information. I haven't used that word in a long time. Chock full.
Chock full of nuts. That's
Yeah.
coffee. Remember that? That's right. You're from the north.
Yeah, we are. And but anyway, just completely potent with information that when he talked about Spotify and he talked about Docs, just that's what I wanted him to share on here. And I didn't even have to ask. He just came up and I was like, I go, yeah, you're going to be on. And this is, we didn't script any of this. We didn't, like I said, this is not prepared. In fact, I have to tell them, I've never done this before, but when I went to go live, I was like, what's going on? What's going on? And nothing was happening. And then I realized you have to click it twice to activate it. Like, are you sure you want to go on? Right. And it always does that. And I didn't hit that second step. So we were talking for like about a whole, 2 minutes? Maybe?
2 minutes. That's right.
And then, and then I go, hold on.
Reset.
Reset. But you know what? He came on just as good, if not better, the second time. And so I need a little work. But the thing is that he's absolutely right. In this facility, you got to see it. They've got like these. Go to Star.
Let me tell you. I'll give you a couple plugs.
Go ahead.
Go out to starstruckadventure.com. Starstruckadventures.com. We're going to have a new website up very soon. A lot more information coming forward. That's one of the things we're doing, a redesign. If you want to find out more about our record label, irongaterecords.com, irongaterecords.com. Check it out. And if you want to find out what we're doing at Iron Fest here, and next year, by the way, we're going to have a 2-stage with headliners that probably will be able to provide music for about 4,000 or 5,000 people. It's ironfestmusic.com, ironfestmusic.com. So, folks, look, this is an evolving effort. It's a new initiative, and I'm so grateful to be associated with people like Jay Wilfong and Starstruck Farm. I'm so grateful to be able to do this, and frankly, to have these bands here. So, and meet people like Chris. It's about the whole music ecosystem.
It is.
It's about how we pull this together. There are a lot of people. It's not just Taylor Swift on tour. There are a lot of folks contributing to the entire music ecosystem, and we want to showcase some of those.
You know what? I'm just really, really, honored and humbled that you came on today to talk about this place. I'm going to flip the camera on in a second. Here, hold on one second. I'm just going to unvelcro it. Actually, I've got a couple different cameras I could do it
Actually,
with.
I'm going to excuse myself because I'm going to get to the next band. But this has been, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, sure, no problem.
Ahead, sure.
Well, you know what? I'm going to switch the camera in a second.
Right.
But thank you, Mark.
Chris,
and,
thank you.
And Matt, you should be proud of your son there.
I am. He's a good kid, good young man.
Drummer and all the whole 9 yards, right?
And he's. I'm pretty proud of him. He's finishing off his high school degree while he's finishing off his associate science degree, and then he's going to be going to Dark Horse Studio for a year. So loves music.
Wow.
Very
Berry
cool
Hill.
stuff. It's actually right down in Franklin, and they also have the studio up there.
Okay. Wow, that's fine. Yeah, they're both. Okay, and then I met your wife,
Marianne.
Marianne,
Right.
what a nice lady.
Thank you.
She gave me a tour, actually. Yeah, she showed me the Disney suite, so that was kind of cool.
And by the way, come out here, folks, and you want to do a glamping? We got A-frames out here that are kind of cool.
That's what I was looking for, A-frames.
That's right. And so you can actually do a little bit of campfire. Now, we all use a common shower there and bathroom, but if you want your own private suite, come to the horse stalls. But look, be watching, and we'll be publishing all this stuff on Starstruck Farm Adventures. We'll be publishing on Iron Gate Records as well as Iron Fest as we put new bands. And ultimately, if you want to subscribe to our newsletter and you want to be kept abreast, just hit me up, Mark at irongaterecords.com. Mark at irongaterecords.com. We'll put you on the list. We'll let you know who's playing, when. Come on out.
Mark at irongaterecords.com.
All right,
I love it, man. Thank you very much.
Chris.
Thank you for the time. I'm going to keep talking for
You
a
got
minute,
it.
but
Thank
you know
you.
what? I'm going to see you before I leave.
All right, thank you,
This
Chris.
is great. Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
y'all. Thanks very much, all.
Thanks, Mark.
Cheers.
All right, so here I am down in Lebanon, which is a part of, it's an extension of Nashville. Don't ever discount that. Let me see if I can set one of my cameras up really quick and show you what I've got here. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second. I just want to show you guys because I'm trying to let's see. Bear with me. Hold on 1 second. All right, so if you look, you can see down there, way down there, they've got a live band in that room in there. And then you turn around here, as you can see where I am. See that? And then, see, And if you look, see, these are like, they look like stalls, right? It actually was, and I wish I could show you the inside of where I was, all right, earlier. All right, let me go back to my other camera here. All right, here we are. And let's see. All right, I'm back. See that magic of television. All right, so I think that what he said was accurate, and it's really cool because I know he's from Cleveland. I just saw that. If you really want to come and see something really cool. Oh, and they also have a big area, a very large area for not just picnicking, but they have a lot of RVs out there. So it also has an RV park that's right up in the front, right in front of the restaurant. Like a few steps from the door here, and it's on 45 acres. And Kelly Clarkson, she used to keep her. Have you ever heard of her? She used to keep her horses here and come here and hang out. That's what I was told. And it's just really interesting that every time I think I'm going to run out of things to talk about in Nashville that you might have not, or you've already seen, that an opportunity like this came along today where I can talk about a really cool, unique place that I know that a lot of artists that I'm reaching out to, like the Hippies and Cowboys, you guys are down in Detroit. I sent you guys a message about this place. I know you got a record release album coming out soon. This is a great place. It's only a hop, skip, and a jump away from downtown. Original music. It's really cozy. The drinks are like $5. I mean, I'm not kidding. Broadway, it's 15, I think. The food portions, the quality, amazing. And again, the stalls were converted. As soon as you walk in, there's a bathroom, really nice bathroom, all updated, brand new, because they never had anything in the before. A sleeping quadrant, and then there's a step to another room, like a loft area. Complete individual heating and cooling system in each unit. And as soon as you walk out, there's a coffee machine with hot coffee ready to go, tea, a pop dispenser, a pop room machine, you name it, it's out there ready to go 24/7. And it's just so many things I could talk about. But go to their website and check it out on Google, Starstruck Farm. And it's even on Facebook, even has a Facebook page. So that's basically it. I'm going to see if anybody else wants to talk. What'd she got? Oh, and if you look over to my shoulder, I don't know if you can see. Nope. Wait, hold on. Those bands getting ready to come here. I mean, they look like a rock and roll band like you see anywhere else. And yeah, that's pretty cool. I wish I could get somebody else to talk with me here. You got anybody else to talk to me, Gary? Who, her? Bring her over here. Hold on, we got somebody started, a little shy. Watching from Michigan. Hey, how'd the football games go today? I didn't know who was playing. I just know that the coach wasn't playing. A big shout out to Mr. Positive back in Detroit. Mr. Positive, Gregory Bella. Listen to me. Thank you very much. I'm just going to say Mr. Positive. Big shout out to Mr. Positive. If you want to know anything about anything, he's the guy back in Detroit. Thank you, Mr. Positive. Times 10 on that one. All right. I just missed your call, but I'm doing a live thing here. All right. So if you saw me, that's a shout out for you. He always calls me. He's one of those guys, just like Gary Johnson from Michigan. He came all the way down this morning from Louisville, Kentucky, said, we got to go. And he's over there talking to the ladies right now. I don't know what he's doing. But you don't want to come over here? Why? Come on, man. We're... Hold on. Let's see if he's going to twist some arms over here. Come on. I ain't that. Maybe it's my... I don't know. I took a shower. Maybe I need a breath mint. I don't know. Hold on a second. I got to make sure my hotspot's all good. So if there's any questions, you guys, anybody want to ask me anything while I'm here before we go? Because we're actually going to drive to another part of Tennessee, about a half hour from here. We're going to go see his nephew, Oliver Steele. I just had dinner with his dad, Toby Steele. And Oliver, in case you wonder who he is, he was number 9 this season on American Idol. In fact, Google him, Oliver Steele with Jelly Roll and Rainey Wilson, 2 of the biggest male and female artists in country music on the planet. And so we're going to go see him. I've been kind of trying to pull strings to get him to come on here, and I think he would make a really, really good interview. So if you know anybody who's in there, out there, whether it's Nashville or anywhere, have him come on. That's what Nash talks about. All right, well, I guess we're done. Unless I can get somebody else on here. Are we done? You guys want to come over here and talk? Come on, talk about the place. Come on over here. All right. All right, this is cool. Hold on, I'm gonna leave the logo up here. Iron Fest. Come on, have a seat. Okay, you got a VIP tag on. What's your name?
John,
John. All right, that's a good name. John, what do you do here?
help manage the property and the restaurant, and just kind of keep things flowing for the owner.
How long you been here?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. So, what was it like when you first got here?
It was very similar to what we're doing now, except we didn't have the restaurant. The Chuck Wagon was not open at that time. We served some food out of this little restaurant right here, this next to us.
Oh wow!
But when he built that building, we expanded it, and it's an all-you-can-eat buffet now. So
Let me get you in there better.
all right.
There you go. Let me tilt. Yeah, there you go. All right. So, okay. Well, you know what? You're the man to talk to then. So as you've expanded, I mean, do you know like what the future plans in development are for 2024?
Jay is adding more. I think 16 or 17 more RV spots for long-term RV campers.
Wow, long term.
And then he's filling in a pond behind the Chuck Wagon restaurant. It's going to be a pond back there.
I saw them digging that hole.
Yeah. There's going to be.
I flew my drone over it.
Yeah. He's going to fill it up with water and stock it with fish, and he's going to put another one of his A-frame rental properties out there on the island, so people can rent it and stay out there on the island, which is pretty cool. So he's got a bunch of grapes growing around the property. At some point, he's going to have a vineyard, and he's really trying to promote the music portion and the entertainment side of things, because this is an ideal spot to have music, especially
That's why I'm here.
especially the original artists, original songwriters. There's not a whole lot of venues, even in Nashville, for people at least up and coming songwriters and musicians to play. And it's original music, and that's what we're really trying to push, the original music theme. Because I mean, you can go downtown Nashville, and every bar you walk there, it's cover songs. Here, it's something totally different. It's all original music. It's all great music, and we're excited to have rock and roll here, because up until now we just did country and blues and things like that. So it's nice to expand our genre into more different fields. Doing rock, maybe do a Christian night, maybe even do like a stand-up comedy night. We're kicking around a lot of ideas, so looking forward to seeing what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I love it a lot.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, John, man, thank you very much.
Hey, you're welcome. You're
Man,
welcome.
and Jay should be very happy and very proud of you.
Yeah.
You've been such a great,
Yeah.
dedicated worker.
And my wife manages the Airbnb side, the rental side of things.
Nice.
We've got
What's her
16.
name?
Her name's Patricia.
Patricia.
Uh-huh. And
this is over there.
we have 16 stalls, 13 A-frames, and 6 tiny homes down the road that are rented out, plus a house in Mount Juliet that he rents out. So there's all in total, I think it's 42 different rental properties that you can rent through Airbnb. And it just depends on the kind of stay you want. Our horse stalls are just like hotel rooms. They got everything a hotel room has. The A-frames, they don't have their own bathrooms, but we have bathhouses, but they have 3 beds in them. And then our tiny homes are just like homes that somebody put in a dryer and shrunk.
I've never heard it put like that.
There's plenty of things for people to do here. We've got, when the weather permits, we do bonfires and we do hot dogs and s'mores. We do hay rides. We have deer on the property, so when we do the hay rides, the kids can see them when they're running around. So there's so much to do here, and there's so much more that's happening. I can't wait to see what's going to happen.
So it's a never-ending process.
Yeah, we're constantly growing, constantly changing, and and the food at the Chuck Wagon is out of this world. It's all Jay's own recipes, all scratch-made food. We got almost 50 items on our all-you-can-eat buffet on Friday and Saturday nights. So
he's the one I'd like to pick his brain.
Oh yeah, he's something else. He's done so many things in his life. Yeah, he's got a pretty extensive bio. He was the sound man for the Oak Ridge Boys back in the day.
Oh wow, tell us about that.
It just
brag about it for a moment.
Yeah, he's been in law. He's been in real estate. He's a musician. He's a phenomenal guitar player. He's a chef, and like I said, he's he's done so many things. But
Wow, sounds like me.
yeah. I wish it sounded like me.
Right? Yeah.
But yeah, it's we have a lot of fun here, and we're a really tight knit crew that works here in the restaurant and on the farm. We treat everybody like family here. It's just a fun place to be.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So we give a shout out to your wife, to Jay, your boss, and
Yeah.
man, Big John right here, man. Ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be looping this forever on YouTube and Facebook, so
Okay.
on Nash Talk, and so you can share with your friends to see it later.
Absolutely.
So you just made your boss in this place proud.
All right. Thank you.
You said it, man. You said it perfectly.
Yeah.
Just one take, no script, no cue cards, nothing. Excellent job.
Thank you.
John.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so
Have a
much.
great rest of the year. Happy
You too.
Thanksgiving.
You too.
All right. That was great. Well, Gary, are we done, bro? He's my producer over there, Gary Johnson. Gary Garrinis from the House of Gare.
Coming in.
Oh, here it comes. Oh, coming in hot.
Coming in hot.
There we go. Let me move the microphone over. It got kind of in the way when I moved the camera, but it's
So what do you
live.
think? What do you think of the venue? I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, I do too. It's just an amazing work in progress. You see, John just gave like perfect 30-second spiel on Jay.
Yeah.
And the owner, and so he's done a lot of things. He's
Like what Mark said earlier, like this area of Nashville hasn't any live venues. So the fact that they're going to take this cool facility and make it dedicated to all the original artists and to do original music, so they don't have to do all the covers and do all the things that you might have to do in other areas of town. For them to be supporting original music is amazing, and it's such a nice venue. Like I feel this is going to turn into something really great. They're pretty close to having a really, really good facility, and a couple little things, and it'll be a really great place to perform. And the staff is so friendly. I've been really impressed with how engaging and how positive the staff is, and that's really big because you don't get that. Like if you go downtown, you don't get the respect, and this place really respects music and respects the music industry and respects the musicians, and that is huge. And that makes it more comfortable for the artists who are performing too, when you're loved, you're taken care of, and plus having a place with such a history like this place does, Reba owning it and having it be the horse farms, and then turning the carousel performance area into a music performance venue is
horses used to performing. That's what they call the carousel.
yeah, it's inside where they would do
It's
the horse
really
shows.
cool in there.
So it's a not rectangular, round. It's a round room, and then where there's seating up above too, for where you could look down where they used to judge and watch the horses. So you can sit up above over the wooden wall and kind of watch the artists too. So this is going to be a really, really cool thing. So it's exciting to be a part of it, and it's cool. We're excited to see what's going to happen, man. You might see Chris a lot more, and helping this area in Nashville is really important. Like the whole area of Nashville is growing with the migration of people coming in from other places that aren't doing so well. Like I feel in like the next 5 to 6 to 8 years, like all of the music industry will be, or the majority of it will be in Nashville, because the rock artists, pop artists, everybody's migrating here, not just country. And there's so much more music going on here besides country music, even though it is the country music capital as well. But all the outer parts of Nashville are really growing, and it's cool to see this area getting a live venue, because like there really isn't. So that's cool. They have a vision to do that. So all you musicians out there, if you see this, anybody out here that you have original music, any of you Belmont students or anybody that wants to promote their stuff, this is going to be a great place. Just Starstruck Farms, it's going to be cool.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, it's got mojo. Like this place has
It's got mojo.
This place has some serious mojo, and there's places to stay here too. So if you
All kinds.
you can get rooms, you can get food. There's restaurant. There's the campgrounds. It's really, really amazing.
I'll show you the air.
Actually, we got Jay. We got Jay right here.
Jay, oh, is that Jay? Come on over here.
Yeah, buddy.
Come on over.
Hey,
This
we
is
got
the man. We
We
finally
got
got
the
him.
owner. Let's
We
get the
finally got
owner here.
everybody else. We had Mark, we had
Do a
John.
little stream thing just for a second.
Come on over here. Take a seat. This is the owner, ladies and gentlemen. The one that, the myth, the man, the myth. I never use those terms. Man, the myth, legend. Come on and have a seat. We're live on
How you
Facebook and
doing?
YouTube right now to the whole world,
Cool.
and we're gonna be
Hello, world.
We're gonna be looping this again and again and again. I just had your thing on here. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. Right? Did I got that right? Do I have that right? I typed that real quick. Starstruck.
That's it.
All right, there you go. So this is Jay. Jay, this is Jay the owner. Now, how'd you come up with this? Well, give us a little bio background for this.
Well, the farm sat here empty. Just was on the market for a long time. It's just such a beautiful property, that I drive by it. Man, wish I owned that. And 2019, I finally decided to buy it, and they were getting ready to cut it up into tracts and subdivide it. Like Mark said earlier, build houses, condos.
Right.
So that's kind of how it happened. And it's been a fun experience. Been a labor of love converting it.
So you had just have just like ongoing, constant upgrade. There's so many different things you're adding. He was just telling me that we're doing this and that, and
Yep.
spaces for the RVs.
Yep.
I more long-term spots for that. He's turned, like we said before, the what do you call the stalls, right?
Right.
The stalls. And
Horse stall suites.
horse stall suites, right? I saw the Disney one over there. That was Marianne took me through one really quick earlier, and I've heard so many great things about you since yesterday. And Gary grabbed me and he goes, "We got to go." And I went online. I go, "Yeah, we're going." So he came all the way from Louisville to pick me up in Greenbrier, and we came down here, and I just enjoyed it.
Good.
I took some. Hope you don't mind. I took some aerial shots with my drone, and I got some beautiful footage. And
That's great.
and
Send me copies.
I will send you copies,
Yeah.
absolutely. And the other thing is, that I didn't make any mention of this until I got here. So right now, as we're looking, look, we got people making comments. Let's see, Mikhail Kiersey, J.R. Jones, and Carol Miller was a new young guitar player. Blah 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 blah. They're all hi Jay. Da 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 da. Everyone's
Hi, everybody. What's happening?
and what's beautiful about this, even though it's live right now and last minute, kind of an impromptu thing, it's going to be on the two biggest platforms, and we're also going to connect it to Instagram, but Facebook
Excellent.
and YouTube. So you can be able to share this with
Great.
family, friends, clients, everything like that. And
Great.
and I just hope it brings you a lot more business, a lot more success, and a lot of really hungry, talented, starving artists out there that really need a place beyond the scope of Broadway and the minimal accessibilities to original artists in a great location. You're gonna feel good. It's affordable. The food is great. The restaurant's called Chuck House. In case you didn't know, he said it 3 times, and I just want you to know the restaurant, big letters outside. It's
Chuck
House.
Wagon.
Chuck Wagon. Did I say Chuck House? Chuck Wagon.
Chuck House.
Sorry.
Oh,
Chuck
man.
Wagon. Chuck Wagon. Sorry.
Chuck Wagon.
Chuck Wagon. I guess I'm a little starstruck because I got you here.
Listen to you.
Play on words,
Oh,
right?
man.
Yeah. No,
You
Chuck Wagon. Let's say that 3 times. Chuck Wagon. Chuck
You
Wagon.
starstruck easily.
Yeah. But no, this is a great thing that you did and you're
Thank you.
doing, and I wish you a lot of success. I'm gonna make some stops. I'm gonna keep coming back and make
Great.
sure that everybody knows about this place. I've already reached out to one of the top bands that I just interviewed a couple days ago. Hippies and Cowboys Down. They work at Kid Rock. They've been there forever, and they're a bunch of young guys. But they're in Detroit right now, and that's my hometown. And I said, hey, you got to check this place out. And so and once they get
Great.
word of it, and everyone's going to follow them to hear, because they complain to me under their breath. They don't want to lose their jobs,
Yeah.
but they like, yeah, we wish we could, have a little bit more, and that's kind of the thing I think that a lot of people are afraid to say. They're like, God, do I really got to keep playing these songs that are older than me down there?
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with covers, but man,
Well,
original music, original artists. Let's go. Let's do this.
the strange thing about Nashville right now is, being Music City. Hello.
Great place for Element 117 to play.
Oh.
And they're an
Cool.
original rock band, and they're amazing. I saw their stuff. They just released an album actually.
Well, tying in with what I was going to say, Nashville being Music City and everything, it's really sad that there's not a bigger more popular venue or venues for people playing original music and startup bands and your future stars, or people who have written hit records for hit songs for big time artists. So we're going to try to fill that niche among other things.
I can be honest. I've been a lot of places, being from Detroit and being in the music, and definitely down here. I've been down here 6 months, and I've looked everywhere with a lot of people that know everybody, and I've never seen any place like this until today. Nothing.
Well, my mom always told me I was a little different, a little special. So tried to
Me
carry.
too.
Yeah, I knew it when I saw you. I bet his mother said he's kind of special. Oh man. Well, I'm
Where's
glad-
your badge?
Oh no.
You can have mine. I don't need no stinking badge. He says, right?
I don't need no stinking badge. No, I think I left it in my dirty old Ford F-150 pickup.
You're
Got to
F-150.
put it on.
Oh man.
Well, man, glad you're here. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you so much. It's Jay right here, and come check them out. Go to the stars. Oh, do you guys have a website? Because I know you have a Facebook page.
We do. It's Starstruck Farm Adventure.com.
Adventure.
And it is Starstruck Farm, singular, not, there's only one of them. So
Right.
StarstruckFarmAdventure.com. And then ChuckwagonBanquetHall.com.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can fit one of them on there. Starstruck, and I'm typing as I see. Oh, I can't even do it for the life of my face. Starstruck Farm, one word, adventure, right?
.com.
All
Yep.
right, .com. So write that down, kids. Boom. Here we go. There we go. Did I spell it right? Let me look.
Yeah, I'm impressed. You did that like
I can't even text like that because the AIs take over everything I say, and they start swearing. I go, I didn't say that, Mom. You know what I mean?
that's great. And thank you. Appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for your time. Saturday Night Live here in Lebanon, Tennessee, outside the magic of Nashville, right here. They even have a Disney thing, so there really is no place like home. This is the place right here.
This is it. See you soon.
See you soon. All right, man. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's it for right now. I think we did it, man. We got the big guy. We got the golden nugget right there. And check out StarstruckFarmAdventure.com. It's right on your screen. Screenshot it. Do whatever you got to do. I don't have any barcodes up there right now. We'll get to that. It's a one-man show. All right. And thank you for coming on and share this and tell your friends about it, because it's actually a fun, cool place. You don't even have to be a musician to come out this way. It's really affordable too, and the food is great. The price is fine. I thought it was like something from 1985 when I saw they had this one chalkboard and it had the prices of the drinks tonight. I'm going, what? I can get smashed on $20. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, it's pretty unique. And thank you guys for coming on. And if you know anybody that wants to come here and play, you just met the man and you met the crew. It's really that simple. All right. Saturday Night Live, Chris Anthony signing off. Nash Talk. Thank you to special shout out to again Mr. Posler in Detroit, but Gary Johnson. He's the one who brought me here, and this was cool. This was really cool. Have a safe weekend, and don't forget next week Thanksgiving. It's coming up in a few days. Big travel day. Be safe. Love your family. That's all I got. All right. And let's see. I'll give a shout out. Element 117. New band or new album. I can't wait to hear more from them. And come on out here. Bring your band. All right. And you're welcome. Very welcome. All right. I got to go. So I'm just blown away by all the things that are going around me. You can't hear it. I've got the microphone suppressor on, so there's a lot of noise and things going on out there. But that's it. All right. Have a great night. And